So, Rabotai, first of all, Gvirotai, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. First of all, I want to thank all of those who continuously support the Yeshiva, which is really unbelievable. We get donations and responses from basically all over the world, and also from America, but really all over the world. Really appreciate everybody out there that is helping us. It really means a lot. If you have questions, you can always do so at rabbigoin@gmail.com. And you can visit our yeshiva at yeshiva@etzion.com. There's a certain aspect that I want to bring to you today. Many times we feel lost in our lives. And we give up. That's the time to reach out and to find out that Avraham inside of you, or that actually, should I say, the Avram inside of you, not the Avraham, because that's before he got there. What do I mean? When Avraham Avinu went from Haran to the land of Israel, of both sides of the Jordan River, right? He was about 75 years old. 75 years old, Hashem tells him go. He said, all right, we're going. Where are we going? Don't worry about it, just go. Picks up his mochilera, his duffel bag, puts the whole family, come on. Sarah, everybody, Eliezer, Rav Yensi, let's go. They put the station wagon and they're going. If you look at somebody 75 years old at a time, nowadays, most 75-year-olds, that they will be like, sitting down, basically doing nothing, waiting for the grandkids to visit from time to time, in between naps and drools, they would do that. Maybe going to some activity and social activity at the old age home group or something like that. That's basically what it is. It's basically what people will do. Show me a 75-year-old that will pack the stuff and just go on a trip. Imagine the 75-year-old takes his, Josh, 75-year-old takes his trip, takes a bag, and travels, let's say, to, South America. Nobody would do that. People look at you and say, what are you, crazy? What are you doing, man? Just as much as you would hear many times on, let's say, a 35-year-old woman saying, "Oh, I lost the chances to somebody to love me," and she gives up. Nobody can love me anymore. Or a 50-year-old says, "It's too late for me to go to school and to get a degree, or to learn something, or to start the Gemara anew. I'm 50 years old. It's too late already." Or a 21-year-old saying, "Oh, I really, really don't know what to do anymore. I'm too tired for this life." And it happens all the time. All the time. When those things happen, so before you're going to come down, and how do those things happen? Because there is a voice inside of us, that it is the voice that Avraham Avinu was spoken to, which is all in our DNA. HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, get up and go, pick up and go. And we have other voices in our heads that we consult with. We don't just consult with Da'at Torah. We don't just consult with the heavenly voice inside of us that we know, that tells us continuously and endlessly what to do. We know what's right. We don't listen to this. We have other advisors, like the Obama advisors, kind of advisors. We have one advisor is called Fear. Oh, Fear is our top advisor. Oh, Mr. Fear, what do you think I should do? Oh, Fear, you can't do that. I'm afraid. So Mr. Fear is one of your favorite advisors. We have Mr. Fear. Then we have Mr. Doubt. Nah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know. We have Mr. Procrastinator. Tomorrow we'll do it. Not now. We'll do it tomorrow. We have Mr. Lie to Yourself. No, you don't really want that. And of course we have the voice of society around us. Oh, you shouldn't be an artist. You should be a blah. I don't know, whatever blah means. And yet you deny yourself all the time. And you don't want to do it because it's too late. I'm too old. Nobody will ever love me. There's no chance for me to get married. So Rabbatai, before you go and turn off the light, turn off the switch of your life, let's just plug into the voice of Abraham inside of you. He says, Yolech lecha. So if you're at 50 years old and you want to make a track trip to Tibet, so just do it. Or you're 65 years old, you can do it. If you want to learn flying at 60 years old, go ahead and do it. Who's stopping you? Nobody's stopping you. You are stopping you. You create and generate because you allow all those voices to mature and arise inside of you. You raise all those obstacles in which for sure you're going to stumble upon in your journey because you turn off the light. Yes, you go on a trip, pack your stuff and go on a trip. Don't worry about it. Things will work out. Everything works out. For crying out loud, you're in your 20s and you haven't done anything. You haven't gone anywhere, haven't seen anything. How are you going to face your life forward from this point on? What have you seen? What cultures you explored? What did you examine about yourself? What do you know about yourself? You don't know anything about yourself. And yet, you want to sell yourself to somebody else? I mean, you're going to get just another buffoon, just like you, who doesn't know anything. And then when you realize all of a sudden that you have nothing to give her, and she has nothing to give you, it's all over, baby blue. It's a beautiful song by Bob Dylan. And it's all over now, baby blue. Yeah. So don't do that. Listen to the Abraham inside of you. 75-year-old man picked up the stuff and he went on the journey. You guys never leave the station. Imagine you make your trip to the station, to Grand Central or to JFK, and all you do the rest of your life, you live in the terminal. You don't go anywhere. For crying out loud, you don't even go outside of the terminal to your own town. You just sit to go on a plane or take a train or go somewhere. That's the analogy of your life. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.